Hey everybody, it's Natalie and Norabelle apparently. Say hi! And I thought I'd make a video because a couple of my friends were having problems with their jams falling off or things like that. So since I'm having a party, yay, I thought I would show you how I do it. And then if Sammy has some suggestions on how I can do it better, then she can post in the comments. So first I'm going to show you what I use, like all my tools and stuff. So okay, now that Norabelle's done playing the piano, I'm going to show you what I used to do all my Jamberry stuff. So first of all, the most important thing is my mini heater, and I love this thing because I was using hair dryers before and they were super loud and noisy and super hot, and I usually put my nails on during her nap time if I can sneak away, so I can't be using a big hair dryer. So all I do is I push this button, push the button, and then the heat comes out, and I can feel the heat right now. I don't know if you can hear it or not, but it's very quiet. So then over here, this is what comes in the set, the application set, and I really suggest getting it because before I was trying to do it on my own and it was just really hard. It was so much easier with these tools. So you can see all the tools that come with the application kit. And then I have some of these removal pads, like the little removal pads, cotton things. Then I have toilet paper because I actually, when I started using these, I was starting to get frustrated because these, when I have the liquid and stuff on them, they the cotton part gets stuck on my nails. So I decided to stop using these and I use toilet paper and it works a little bit better. Then I have just random generic nail polish remover, and then I have rubbing alcohol so that I can clean my nails right before I put my jams on. And this actually is my bag that all of my Jamberry stuff goes in. So this stuff right here, all of my jams and my heater fit into this little bag, and I zip it up and then I just throw it in my bathroom, and when I'm ready to do my nails I just pull it out and we're good to go. So here you can see my latest jams. So you can do, like, I'll do these for the 4th of July. They're so cute. They're kaboom. You should probably get those. And then you can mix and match them. So I got these two to mix and match. We'll zoom in. There we go. So just kind of do a little design with that. But today I'm actually going to be putting on the punchy puff. So we will start with that, and here we go. Okay, so first of all, what you're going to want to do is if you have jams on, you're going to want to take them off. And there's all these different techniques that you're supposed to do, and you're not supposed to peel them because it's supposed to damage the top of your nail. So what I do first is I just take my nails and I just put them in front of the heater, whatever one I'm trying to take off. So I have this sparkly one right here. So I just put it in front of the heater until I can't stand the heat anymore. And then what I do is I just take it, and I wish it would come in focus more. Hold on, let me move this out of the way. There we go. And I just peel back a little piece because it's hot, so it's ready to go. So you can see all the stuff, maybe. Sorry guys, this video is kind of, maybe I'm too close. There we go. So you can see all the stickiness from the glitter ones. And you'll notice that the glitter ones are a lot harder to deal with. So I'm trying to stay away from them as much as possible. They're super cute, but for me right now, it's just really hard to deal with because they have a little bit of extra gunk on the back. So I peel up a little bit and then I reheat it. And then what I've done here is I've just put some nail polish remover on a little piece of toilet paper, and I just start working my jam off with my nail polish remover. And then once I clean the part off and I can see that's coming up nicely and it's almost off, just take the jam off and throw it away. And then you just clean off the rest of it. And like I said, there's more stuff on the glitter ones for some reason. Don't really like that, but that's how easy it is. Now see what I was talking about, if I had the little cotton pieces and they get wet and I go and do my nail, normally I get, well, it's not going to do it now because I cleaned it off, but normally I get, like, I'll show you. Like, normally there's like little pieces and hairy stuff and just little hairs of the cotton, so I just like to use toilet paper. It's a whole lot easier for me. So that is how I take off my jams, and that was super duper easy. So next I'm going to show you how to put them on. Alright, so these are the tools that you're going to need for the application process. We have our heater back here, obviously your wraps, then we have our rubber cuticle pusher or whatever it's called, I don't know. It's this cool little purple thing that comes in the application kit. Then the little scissors, our emery board. Don't know what this is called, but it's amazing and it helps finish it off if there's like any extra strays or things like that. So that's what you're gonna need. And I'm gonna go ahead and just read off the back what I've already done to prep my nails. Awesome thing about Jamberry is the instructions are right here on the back. So I've already pushed back my cuticles, and I've already cleaned them with the rubbing alcohol. And you'll want to make sure that you not only just push back like your cuticles here, but that you push the skin like on the outside as far as you can, because you don't want your wrap to touch any of the skin, because then it won't adhere, because it's not supposed to adhere to skin, it's supposed to adhere to your nail. So make sure your nails are super dry after you use the alcohol. Usually when I clean them off, I let them dry in front of the heater just for a little bit, and that gets them ready. And then we are ready to start. Okay, so I have my Punchy Puff jams right here. I already took them out of the package. And the first thing I'm going to do is, I like to keep all mine on one sheet because then it like will fit back in the package a lot better. So I don't cut them all apart or anything like that. But what I do is I take, this is going to be right here, this is going to be both hands. So I'm just going to cut straight down the middle. I'm going to use my little scissors that came in my application kit. And just cut straight down the center. It doesn't have to be perfect because the part that you're cutting in the center is the part that's going to be filed off the nail anyway. So you don't have to be perfect. And I'm not, so that's pretty much how it's going to look right here. So I have it like that, and then I want to match my jams. The best tip that I have ever gotten for Jamberry is always do your dominant hand first. So I'm going to use my left hand, and I'm going to struggle to put these on my right hand because I'm not left-handed. But I'm going to do that first because I'm excited about putting my jams on. I'm ready to go. My patience level has not dropped at all. I don't have a screaming baby in the background yet. So I'm going to put them on my right hand first, and that way when the process is halfway through, I'll be okay to do my left hand with my dominant hand, and I will feel just fine. So here we go. Okay, I don't know if you can see it very well or not, but I actually needed to trim my nails because they were really, really long, and I've never had to say that before because Jamberry helps my nails grow and they're awesome. So I don't know if you can see it, but my nail is not perfectly filed, and you really don't want it to if you just cut your nails. I filed it a little bit, but not really down to where I want it to be, because you're going to end up filing the nail anyway when the jams are on, and you might as well just wait. That way it's all filed down perfectly at the same time. So I'm going to look at my sheet, and I'm going to try to match up my nails by what size fits the best. And you want to make sure that your nail's not going to touch any of your skin. So if you need to go, like this one looks almost perfect. I don't know if you can see it. This one looks almost perfect, but I might actually decide to go a size down just because it might touch my skin. And they say embrace the gap. There's not a huge gap, but with Jamberry, if you have a little bit of a gap, you really can't tell anyway because the nails are so cute. So that's what we're going to do. So I'm just going to take my wrap here. Oh, which one was it? And I'm going to peel it off. Super easy. It's just like a sticker. See a sticker? Ooh, right there. Okay. So you're not supposed to touch these with your fingers, but I do because it's way harder for me not to. So what I do is I just hold it on the end that I know is going to be filed off right here. And then you want to place it in front of your heater until it starts to like get all wobbly and stuff like that, or until it starts to curl back. I don't know if you can see it, but it's starting to curl back right now. Okay, so then I'm going to apply it to my nail. It's going to be really hard to do in front of the camera, so I'm just going to do it really fast. And try to get it on straight. Make sure it's not touching any of my skin. Here we go, la-di-da. Okay, so now give me a second. I told you I'm not very good with my left hand, and that's why I do this right hand first. Okay, so I wanted to make sure that it wasn't touching any of my skin, because it's not going to adhere to my skin. It's going to adhere to my nail. I'm going to stop it real quick. So this is what it'll look like when you first put it on. And it's all weird and stuff. But you want to press it down really, really hard so it's on your nail. And you want to make sure that it's pressed down really, really hard on the sides. And then what you're going to do is you're going to take your little cuticle pusher and you're going to push all the bubbles and stuff out if there are any bubbles. Hopefully there's not. But you just go from the middle out and you get it set on there really well. I can't see that far away. Okay, so I have them on really well. And then what I'm going to do now is that they're ready to go. And I'm going to take my little scissors and I'm going to do a really, really bad job chopping the tops off because I'm not left-handed and I have trouble using scissors left-handed. So don't laugh at me. I probably should do this out of camera, but yeah, there we go. It's not working. I cannot cut left-handed. Yay, let's show the entire world and all my friends that I don't know how to use scissors with my left hand. Oh my goodness. Okay, and that's why I do my right hand first. Okay, so now we have the nail, and you can still see there's a ton left on top. And what they suggest you do is after you put it on, to trim it off, and then you can just leave it there for a couple minutes. So I like to apply all of my nails and then go back after I trim them all and then go back and file them because they're heat activated. So when the heat is on, it expands. So when you put them on right away, they've expanded. And if you try to file them down right away, you'll notice that there's going to be a little bit of your white tip nail showing at the top. It's not noticeable if like you have to do it super fast because I've totally done it super fast all the time. And just for the purpose of this video, I'm doing it the right way. So, but I do like to put all my nails on first, and then I like to trim them, and then I like to go back and file them down. And then that way it has time to cool and kind of shrink up to my nail so that when I file them, I'm actually filing off the extra and not like the stuff that's shrinking up. So I'm gonna put the rest of my nails on real quick. Okay, so you might hear Norabelle jabbing in the background, so I'm really sorry, but there's no way I'm going to get this video done if I keep waiting on her to stop making noises. So I have all of my nails on. I'm looking kind of crazy, but I let them cool off for a second. And like I said, that helps it to where, since the heat has expanded, it'll contract it a little bit more. So that when I file it off, I don't have a crazy white space on top. What I absolutely love about Jamberry is look at that cut that I made. Woo! I am not perfect. I'm not even close to perfect. This is my right hand that I'm trying to do. I can't do anything with my left hand. It's really sad. So, but that's okay because it's Jamberry and they're awesome. Okay, so I'm trying to show you this. It's a 90-degree angle, and all you'll do, this is my crazy thumb, all you'll do is you'll do a 90-degree filing. And normally I move the file and not my finger, but the way that the frame's set up, you wouldn't be able to see that. So, hey, you're okay. You're fine. So it comes off really well, and when you do it that way. Okay, so just really fast, I feel like this is the most important part, and when you're done applying your jams, putting them from the heat, it gets really, really hot, and I just leave them in there for as long as I can stand it, because that means it's getting the most heat. And then just push them down, seal them in, make sure nothing's on the skin, and voila! You have Jamberries. Now if you feel like the edges are still kind of rough, that's where this little cool tool comes in, and you just, it takes off the little fine stuff, so it's not really gritty at all. For some reason it really works and it makes it smooth it out. It's like a smoothing thingy. All my technical terms. And there we go. I have a new jam cure. And this is why the video is taking forever. Because somebody decides she wants to play the piano while mommy's trying to make a video. It's beautiful and they love it, but let's get back to Jamberry. Say bye-bye.